Good afternoon, everybody. I first of all want to wish everyone a happy new year. It's Fiona Kyle here. It's Friday and it's meditation. Now it's the first one of 2025, 17th of January. Can you believe it? January is whizzing through, thank goodness. I hope everyone is well today, those of us who are here live, and I want to extend a welcome to those of you who will also join on catch up. As per most of the meditations, we will do what I normally do, which is normally do a little bit of body relaxation, and then we will go off somewhere on a little journey. And today it's slightly different, but I hope you'll enjoy it. A little chance to go off on a little holiday somewhere. Obviously, most of you probably know I'm registered blind, so I can't read your comments, unfortunately, but I will read them afterwards. And so just, get yourselves comfortable, make sure you've got some water to hand, make sure you've got a comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Once I finish the meditation, then I'll play some tunes for about the next half hour after that. So it'll just be nice and relaxed, and you can just sit and chill out. You can have a cup of tea, you can do whatever you wish. So I always bring you back after the meditation and play some tunes, and I won't introduce these. I'll just play a few tunes just to finish off. And there's a bit of a flavour to it today because I'm actually playing harp at the Scottish Parliament in Edinburgh in less than a couple of weeks time now, 29th of January. And I've been asked to play a couple of French tunes. So there's a slightly French flavour to the repertoire today. So I hope that suits everybody. I'm sure it will. Before I do the meditation, I would like to play a little special tune for a lady who's often on the virtual village hall with us, and I've met this lovely lady. Her name is Lisa. We met a few years ago up in Aberdeen. She came up to a conference and we actually met in person, and I hope, Lisa, we get to meet at some point again. That would be amazing. And Lisa got to meet my wonderful guide dog Gus, who is Angel Gus. And he still is angelic, Lisa, with a bit of a mischievous streak, but he's doing fine. But Lisa messaged myself this morning to ask if I would play a special tune for her beloved cats. Both of them have passed away recently, one just before Christmas and one a couple of days ago. One is called Selene and one is called Mulan, I think. I hope I've pronounced those right. And she says they are both sweet and gentle cats. One of them was Swedish and had a bit of a warrior streak. That was Selene, and Mulan she described as exquisitely beautiful with golden eyes, a gentle, sweet and kind nature. So I'm going to play a little tune called A Chair for Jenny. And this was a tune that I wrote for my friend Liz, whose cat Jenny passed away. And Jenny had a special chair in the bathroom. It was pink. And I just thought that was lovely. She always slept on that chair. So I'm going to play my composition for Lisa. So I'm going to do that first. So I hope you find this comforting, Lisa. And anyone else who's lost a pet recently as well. I pass on my love to you too. So here's A Chair for Jenny. Thank you everyone for allowing me to have this time to pass on this tribute to Lisa. And I hope that has been of some comfort, Lisa. At least you can play it back. I do have a recording of it as well, so if you want me to send you it, let me know. It's not the best quality, but I do have one. So if it would help in some way, I'm sure we could get that to you. Okay, right. I'm just going to change the key of the harp. So just bear with me a moment because I was in a different key for that particular tune. And we will now move on to the meditation for today. So I hope everyone is comfortable and ready to go. Right, okay. So I should say that I have Miss Charlotte Harp with me today. And I've been playing a lot on Keris, who is my lovely little Welsh harp. Well, technically French harp actually. And I could have had Keris today, but Miss Charlotte hasn't been played for a little while. And having 4 harps, they all want their attention. So over the Christmas period, we had Miss Ellie and Miss Orla at my mum's house because I was there for a little while and I had to do some practice because I'm off to do, in the middle of playing at the Scottish Parliament, I'm also doing a harp retreat in Stirling. So I'm quite excited about that, and that's going to be some learning, and we've got ensemble pieces to practice as well. So possibly at some point one of them might creep into a meditation. So let's get started. I hope everyone is comfortable. So I'd like you all just to make yourselves as comfortable as you possibly can in the space that you're in. And really just begin to feel the support of whatever you are sitting on, whether you're lying on a bed or whether you're sitting on a chair or a sofa or whatever space you're in. Begin to feel the support of that beneath you. And if you haven't really done so, please feel free just to close your eyes. like to call this time that we have together our harp space. Because it's just you and me and the harp. And there's nowhere else that you need to be right now. No one needs anything from you, no one is demanding anything. This is just your time to simply settle back and relax. And in this month of January, it's often said that we are busy over the festive period, busy being hostesses, or busy socialising and having a great time. But there's a lot to be said for this month of January, especially when the weather is so cold, although it's not cold today where I am, but it's certainly been very cold and icy lately. So it's lovely just to have this time, sometimes just to settle back and just regroup and think about where life is heading. If indeed you wish to do that, of course. So this time that we have together gives you that chance just to settle back and rest. Retreat from the world for a little while if that's what you would like to do. And it's comfortable and safe for you to do so. So while you're resting there with your eyes closed, covered by a nice cozy blanket, your ears are listening to the sound of the harp and to the sound of my voice. Just like you for a moment or two just to focus on just breathing comfortably. So whatever that feels like for you, you don't need to breathe deeper or slower, but just be aware of where your breathing is and just let it be natural. If you wish, you can put your hand on your diaphragm and just feel your chest rising and falling like the sea. So I always say that the in-breath, you're breathing in, is like the waves coming in. The out-breath is where the waves are receding. Letting that out breath slowly recede. So just breathing as easily as you can. And just letting any thoughts drift past like winter snowflakes. Just let them float away. Just let them drift and pass by, because you don't need to think about anything right now unless you want to. All you need to do is to concentrate and just listen to the sound of my voice and the sound of the harp. So if you find that the thoughts are intruding, just let them drift. Beautiful snowflakes. And now that you're resting back, really feel the support of whatever you're resting upon. And we're going to start to think about relaxing our bodies now. That our breathing is slow and steady and our thoughts are drifting. going to think about relaxing our bodies right from the tips of our toes to the top of our heads. So we're going to start at our feet. Maybe your feet have been busy today, carrying you around. There's a chance just to let them relax, starting at your toes. Moving that relaxation into your toes. Right into all the joints of your toes. Moving that relaxation into the tops of your feet. Letting it soak into your ankles, over your heels, over the soles of your feet, balls of your feet, arches of your feet, your insteps, anywhere that feels maybe tired or sore. Let that relaxation soak in. Let it soothe those tired areas. Now begin to move that relaxation up your legs, so moving up through your ankles, to your calves, the backs of your knees, the backs of your thighs, right up to your buttocks, moving it into your lower back. Feeling it soaking in and gently soothing away any aches and pains or tired muscles. Letting that relaxation move up your spine. Moving over your whole back, letting it feel tingly and warm and soothing. Moving up over the tops of your shoulders, down your arms, into your elbows, into your wrists, into your fingers, palms of your hands, the backs of your hands, right through all the different joints in your fingers until it reaches the tips. Letting that relaxation move over the tops of your shoulders, right up into your neck. Feeling it move over your collarbone. Your throat, your chest, your diaphragm, your rib cage, your heart, your lungs, moving right down into your stomach. Soothing any soreness, any tiredness, any aches as it goes. letting that relaxation move down over your pelvis, right into the tops of your hips, the fronts of your thighs, down over your knees. Right down to your feet. And let that relaxation sweep up your body like a beautiful, warm, cozy blanket. Right up into your face, your jaw, your chin, relaxing your teeth and your tongue. Around your eyes and your nose and your forehead, and right up into your scalp. Feel it tingling and loosening and relaxing. Anywhere that's tense. Letting that relaxation move over your whole body now. And just feel it tingling and warming and soothing as it goes. And just scan your body now and see if there are any other areas that have been missed or that are still feeling tense. And just continue to feel the weight of whatever is supporting you. Feel it support you. The sofa, the chair, the bed. Feel yourself really sinking in. Breathing gently and slowly. Letting your thoughts drift. And now that your body is relaxed and your mind is relaxed, we're going to start to take our attention from the outer world into our imagination. And this can be like having a little daydream in the middle of the day. You know, when you were at school and you weren't supposed to daydream and you looked out the window and you just went into your imagination. Well, that's kind of what we're going to do now. And if you find this difficult, just listen. You can just listen to the sound of my voice and the sound of the harp. Maybe imagine it's like a little storytelling. So we always go somewhere in our imagination, and I usually take you on a little adventure. And so today we're going to explore the idea of a holiday. And the idea of being somewhere that's different from where you normally are, and you can escape to this place in your imagination. And I'm going to paint a picture of what it might be like, but you can fill in the blanks, you can fill in the gaps. It's entirely up to you what you would like to imagine. But I'm going to give you just a little bit of help. So I'd like you to imagine now that you're standing on a cobbled stone street. And it's somewhere that you maybe have been before, or it's somewhere that you've never been. But it's a little street in a little village in the middle of the French countryside. And it's quaint and it's cosy. And there are little shops to either side, and it's early morning. And you can smell of baked bread and coffee, and the smell of the sea. And it's quiet and still. Perhaps you can hear the birds singing. Perhaps you can hear seagulls. Maybe even the sound of the sea in the distance. And start to take a walk down these cobblestones. And the weather is warm, the sun is just rising, and it's a beautiful sunny morning, maybe springtime. Time is slow here, time is easygoing, there's no rush, there's no pressure, you don't have to be anywhere. Your pace is steady as you walk along the streets, looking in some of the shop windows as you pass. Quaint little knickknacks, gifty things, maybe some clothing, maybe jewellery. Things that you can buy at your leisure. Listening to the sound of the sea in the distance. Listening to the birds. Feeling the sun on your face. Seeing the odd passerby, maybe you smile and say hello. Maybe you chat for a few moments. No one's in any hurry to go anywhere. And in this beautiful space, there is peace and calm, tranquility. And just allow yourself to feel that space and that quietness and the feeling of being content. There are no mobile phones pinging. No one is asking anything. Just complete stillness. The shop bell tingles. The smell of confectionery. Maybe the smell of old books as you browse. And you decide that actually you quite fancy having a little refreshment. And so you stop at a cafe. And there is a space outside. And you take your seat. And maybe there's a newspaper. Someone comes and you give your order, what you would like. Strong coffee, a flaky chocolate croissant. Whatever suits. The smell of bread and coffee is contented. It's homely. And as you take in this nourishment and refreshment, it's a chance for you just to sit and enjoy the peacefulness of a spring day. So I'm just going to leave you for a few moments with the music just to enjoy that. And now as you're sat in this beautiful sunny space, resting and relaxing and just enjoying the peace and quiet, know that you can always come back to this space again. Whenever you need a space to retreat to, know that this beautiful little cobbled street village will always be here, and you can browse the shops and spend as much money as you want in your imagination, and eat as many chocolate croissants and drink as much coffee as you would ever wish to drink, and just enjoy this quiet, peaceful time where there are no demands on your time or energy or effort. And now you gradually start to stand up from your space and start to move along the cobbled streets, passing all the lovely little shops and houses that you see and waving to people as you pass. And eventually you see the place where you first entered, where your journey first began. Time to come back into the world again. So start to move your fingers and toes. Move around in your space. Move your fingers, move your toes. when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So this brings us to the end of the meditation section of our session today. And I would now like to play some tunes for you. I won't introduce these pieces, but I will play a few tunes and you can just sit back and listen and enjoy. And as I say, we do have a little bit of a French flavour. everyone. We have come to the end of our first session for January of 2025. And I meant to say earlier on, the reason why I have done a French type theme today is because I am playing for an event at the Scottish Parliament, which I mentioned, but it is for the Royal National Institute of Blind People, and it's to celebrate 200 years since the invention of Braille, which of course was invented in France by a young man called Louis Braille, who was about 15 years old, I think. So I have beside me my trusty Braille device, my little Brilliant as it's called, and I have two Braille devices. The other one is slightly bigger, but I still use Braille in my daily life for some things, as well as iPhones and all the other technology. But that's the reason why I've kind of had a bit of a French flavour today as well. And you may have recognised La Vie en Rose and another French pop song in there as well. So I hope you've all enjoyed the session today. Remember that you can go back and watch it again on catch up. And I want to thank Andrea for hosting today. And I send love to you all and look forward to seeing you in February. So take care, lots of love from myself, Fiona Kyle, Charlotte the Harp, and Guide Dog Gus. And we'll see you soon. Bye for now.